Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Genshin Impact reaction. Today we have Dreamy Felicitation. This was one of two songs that was requested by Verse in the comments, and a lot of people voted up so I could see it. And while I only have the time for the one today, it's been a pretty long day, it's very late in the night, and I need to just record one. I do plan to get to the other one as long as people want to see it, so if you want me to get to the other one in the comment, let me know and I will do so. But for now, let's just get started with the one, shall we? Let's go! Okay. I was for a second concerned I didn't actually play the song. Is this one from Yu-Peng Chen? It sounds more like him. I've been hearing so many of the new team. I haven't heard this sound in a minute. Yep. That's a trademark of him. Right there. That's Yu-Peng Chen. Okay. He loves this. He loves that. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. From happy-go-lucky forest nymph to demonic struggle. What happened? Something's burning down the forest, is what I'm assuming coming out of this this theme. It was very light up until now. Get a little bit of mystery in there, all right. What a juxtaposition. So I checked the credits on the song. I was correct. Yes, it's Yu-Peng Chen's sound. He's got such a hymn tone, but also that dun 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 dun, that sort of slow-paced gallop that he just throws everywhere in everything. And none of the new songs have really done that. They've kind of taken their own stylistic approach because it's not Yu-Peng Chen, so that makes sense. Everybody's a little bit different when they come to that sound that they go for, that trademark tone. And none of the newer people on the team have really hit that stride with me where I've been able to tell what their thing is. So Yu-Peng Chen did this, hands down, could tell, but it's nice to see the confirmation in the credits. But this one kind of caught me off guard in there. I was expecting it to be just a lighthearted, cutesy song the whole time. Like I was saying, kind of had like this forest nymph energy, and I'm like, okay, cool. I don't remember who the character was that this is a theme for, but I've got to assume based on the tone that this is some form of a forest dwelling character. Very bright, happy, a lot of those like little flute dances that are characteristic of that energy, and pretty much spells out that European design in music to give you that feeling that something's happening in the forest, usually pretty bright and harmless at large. And until that changed, something started to harm the forest or something went bad. I'm either assuming a fire, some sort of a plague, character just started attacking it for some reason, and that changed the whole scope of what was happening here. That whole dynamic shifted from really happy to really somber and not happy in the slightest. And then by the end, there was that little, there's some chords in there that are very synonymous with mystery, and made me think maybe this character doesn't know who did it quite yet and is maybe trying to figure that out. Maybe that's the point of the character, to discover who did this, or the why at very least. And I know the song is like the theme of a character, so you got to figure that it's parallel to whatever their intentions are and whatever their character arc is going to be. So it's pretty easy to follow there. I'm not sure if this is the one that was for the trailer or not, but I would totally see this fitting a trailer. It has those moments, those story beats being played out, but it could just be the character's personal story being played out in their own theme, which happens a lot too. And I think one of my favorite compositional things that Yu-Peng Chen threw in here was the tremolo, that really aggressive tremolo at the end on all of these strings, and just holding that stagnant all the way through. It really didn't fade out either. More faded out than it did resolve. It never truly resolved. It kind of like went down on the fade, and then it kind of came back for a little bit right there, just kind of in a bump right before the final note kind of took the rest of the song away. And that, holding that tension all the way to the end, really supports that sense of, I need to figure out what's happening here. This is wrong, and there is no answer. It's a pretty common thing to do when you're trying to gain tension and hold it there, is to sit on a tremolo string. It's just the thing that it makes you kind of anxious, you know? It like raises your anxiety. You just don't want to put it down because you can't. The song will not release you from that tension. It holds it. And this one, holding that through all the way to the end and never really releasing it, instead to fade it out and then to kind of give you a bump of it again, or to only take it out all the way, is really neat to me. It really, I think that extra bump made you kind of have this false sense of security in thinking, oh, we're going to be releasing the tension here. That didn't happen. In fact, you get another little bit of it, and then it just goes away. And it ends on a single string just holding off to the end, and there's no release anywhere. So I think that's a really, really well done way of just holding that tension, because a lot of songs will either resolve it by the end, or if they do hold it to the end, they kind of just let it fade underneath everything out. And this one didn't really give it even that. It really just held it strong until it couldn't anymore. But I think I've yapped about all I can with this song, so if you guys want me to get to the other one in that comment from earlier, let me know. If you want me to get to another song, let me know in the comments what it should be, and I will do my best to get to it. And otherwise, if you like this video and you like seeing me yap about songs and you want to follow and support me, you know how to do all that, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!